Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hi, good morning. I'm Candace. Welcome back.
Thursday.
We're getting down to towards the end of the week.
Yes, and it is garage sale season now. So basically, if we really want the best shot at getting the best inventory and the most inventory we can, this time of year, it's basically 7 days a week.
Pound the pavement.
That's right.
Yep.
It's basically 7 days a week.
It is. During garage sale season, you don't get much rest, and we love it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun, but I'll tell you what, like, yeah, it's every day. Like, we may even have to, every now and then, during garage sale season this year, just figure out like a half day or a day during the week to take off. Maybe a half day every now and then.
Yeah,
or something. But yeah, it's like the weeks fly by. Yeah. And then it's garage sale time again, and the week flies by, and it's garage sale time again.
Think about it, like 3 out of 7 days we're sourcing.
Right.
So
usually, though, on Sundays,
it's only a few hours.
Typically on Sundays, we wake up probably earlier than we would if we weren't going. We go hit a couple of estate sales, and then we have the rest of the day in front of us.
Yeah.
That's the reality so Sundays are usually pretty, and estate sales are pretty chill.
It's funny, I complain that I never get to like sleep late, but I don't anyway. Like, say we know we're not going to sales, I still wake up by like 7 o'clock. I can't help it.
You remember the days when I would like when I had a job, and then on a day off I would sleep till like 10.
I know.
I can't even fathom that.
I know. Yeah.
Even on the weekends, I haven't done that in forever.
Right.
I mean, I do like to sleep late though. But yeah, we are excited about garage sale. We're always excited about garage sales. Last weekend was not as great. The weekend prior was awesome.
Yeah.
So we're hoping. You never know what you're going to get. Like it's a roller coaster ride, but it's fun to find out though. And it's also, speaking about garage sales, it's also like you have to stay positive because that next sale could be the sale.
Well, I mean, we had a day like that last week. Like the first half of the day was just a bust, and we were so discouraged. And then the last few sales were great. So
you never know.
It could be that next sale that next location that makes your day.
Most garage sale days, success or failure is usually determined if you take out your best 1 or 2 garage sales that you went to that day. Let's say you go to 20. If you take out your best 1 or 2, you're probably going to have a bad day every time. Because I think, like, usually a good garage sale day is made by 1 or 2 garage sales, usually.
Yeah.
Usually you're not going to get more than that as far as like really hitting some home runs. You can find some other stuff. But,
yeah.
But yeah, Tiffany Coates had what I thought was a pretty good question. It's going to be kind of hard to answer. We're not really prepared, but let's give it a shot.
Okay, I have a question. When Lonnie says, if you have good stuff, it sells. What do y'all consider good stuff?
That's a good question.
What if good stuff to you isn't good stuff for someone else? My sales have definitely slowed down. I was selling about 200 to 275 a day with only 600 listings in my store. Now it's 30 to 60 most days, dollars. With the occasional 200 to 275 days once or twice a week. I sell vintage toys, handbags, purses, some electronics, media, basically a little bit of everything. Not much clothing. Yeah, so it sounds like she sells a lot of the same stuff we do. Right.
And okay, so Candace, I want to hear what I'm talking about, not the stuff that I buy, because I'll cover, I guess, that, like the kind of stuff I like. Like when you go to a garage sale and you're hoping they have the good stuff, like the cream of the crop, what is it?
For me, I mean, I think probably like the vintage toys, like, but not too vintage, like 80s type toys, and collectible stuff like that. I like to pick up the unique mid-century type items. Those always seem to sell pretty fast for me.
So when you say toys, like last year the big littlest pet shop score,
yeah,
or the big Monster High score, right?
Right, or yeah, like action figures, dolls, stuff like that. That's the good stuff for me, but it also helps that that's what I like to sell.
Right, but she's asking.
She says good stuff. What does that mean?
Well, okay, that's a good question, because like my definition of good stuff is whenever I list something and I know for a fact that it's going to sell within a couple of days, and I'm not surprised if it sells immediately. That's the best stuff.
So for
to
the
me,
stuff you pick up, what is that good stuff?
Okay, the good stuff is Sony Handycams. That's the best. That's some of the best, because it's like the highest margin, and it sells fast, and they usually work, and you usually get them cheap. Like, it hits every mark for me. Sony Handycams. I mean, you've seen it.
Oh yeah.
Recently. They always sell pretty quickly, and you make a ton of money on them. What else?
Typewriters have been selling
typewriters
for you.
If we look at typewriter sales that we've had over the past 3 months, it's been insane.
Yeah.
It's been insane. And they sell, you think that would be a long tail thing? It ain't. Like, it's got to be the right ones. Like, I have seen where sometimes some of these electronic ones can sit, but I'm talking about the
manual typewriter,
the cute little like manual portable typewriters that work and they're in good shape. Those seem to be quick sellers.
Football helmets for you.
Football helmets are good too.
Yeah.
We actually have one going out tomorrow. It sold this morning.
That we just picked up.
Right. I mean, I would say video games. I just feel like everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But it is true though. Like, if we bought, let's say we found a Wii system and some games at a garage sale this weekend for $10, and I listed it on Monday, I'm pretty sure it ain't going to be here on Friday. You know, like, right. That's a really good item to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What else? Graphing calculators are always good. You know what's really good? Brand new sealed OEM toner. That's good stuff. That could sell within a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
So when I think of good stuff, that's the kind of good stuff I'm talking about. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean there's other stuff that is good, but just not.
I don't think I have your kind of good stuff.
Huh? Well, when I think of good stuff, I think of fast too.
I don't have that kind of good stuff like you.
I don't know. I think you do.
No, mine are usually a little slower sellers, but I don't know.
I don't know either. You know what? You know, another thing that I think is, when I think of the good stuff, Danbury mint makes me feel. I feel like Danbury mint in general is the good stuff. You agree with that?
Every time we pick any of that up, it has sold, and it sells for good money.
Right. That's some of the good stuff too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's plenty of other good stuff. Like, just about everything in here at some point we thought was good.
We wouldn't have bought
You know, like Candace finds what she thinks are good cookbooks.
Yeah.
But that's not really the good stuff.
No, they sell, but they're not like really fast sellers.
Right.
know?
And like the Walmart pens over there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know it from looking at them right there, but that's probably, in those little cases, that's probably about $2,000 worth of Walmart pens.
Right.
Once they all sell. But is that really the good stuff?
No.
It's not.
No.
Let's be honest.
No.
It's just not. No. So when
that's
I think
bread and butter.
Right. Yeah, the good stuff is stuff that whenever I find it, I'm like, I feel like it's almost the same as picking up cash.
Yeah.
Like when I know it's going to flip for good money fast.
You know for sure it's going to sell.
I would like to hear, like, well, in the comments down below, like, if y'all, maybe if we all put, like, because I know, like Tiffany said, we all have different ideas of what the good stuff is.
Name one item.
Yeah, everybody just name, like,
what is your one thing that you're confident you're going to pick it up and it's going to sell?
You're going to turn it into cash quickly. Yeah. What is that item for you? What is the good stuff?
Yeah.
That's a really, like, it's funny that she asked that, because like we talk about all this stuff, you know, cross posting and bubble wrap and shipping and all this stuff, right? But really the most important thing to do for this kind of reselling is to get the good stuff.
Pick up something that will sell.
Right. The stuff.
You can buy huge quantities of stuff, but if it's not the good stuff.
Right. And you look, Candace, you can have, like, you see this photo cube, a $500 camera, and you can be really good at packing, and you can have great feedback and all that kind of thing, right? If you don't have the good stuff, none of it matters.
Right.
But if you have just like a crappy flip phone, right, and you're listing from a Chromebook, and you have like a bare bulb hanging from a string swinging there,
so you're dramatic.
Or whatever, right? But you have the good stuff.
Yeah.
They're still gonna buy it.
Right.
So I mean, you could put lipstick on
a pig.
Lipstick on a Walmart pin pig.
Yeah.
But it's still gonna take a while because it ain't the good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know if you want to. What is the good stuff? Is it a Louisiana State University vintage paddle?
No.
No.
Those are permanent fixture, I think.
No, it's not. Is it Living Buddhism magazine? No. All right, we actually had a good sales day yesterday. Happy to report.
Yeah,
so,
for a Wednesday.
Yeah, very good Wednesday.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get to it, Candace.
Alrighty.
All right, Candace, you ready?
Yep. So we sold 3 Italiano cookbooks if you want to go ahead and grab those.
Oh, Italiano. Can you say it?
Oh, Italiano.
I feel like you have a really good Italian voice. Does it feel natural?
Yeah. It feels more natural than my French accent, which is weird.
It sounds very like you have I don't know how to. You do it. You do Fontanini. Do you Fontanini?
Fontanini.
You're really good at that. I think you might be Italian.
We think I am, but the Italians are probably like, oh my god.
No. It sounds right. It sounds right. But yeah, 3 of them at $40 a piece.
Yep.
That is awesome. We sold how many now? I think we sold like 15 of those.
Yeah, that
suckers
sounds right.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it'll slow down eventually, but man, it's been awesome.
All right, Monster High Tour Elite on 5E.
Tour Elite on 5E. There's only one left. Yep. I hope the magic bent. Every time I pull from there, there's one there. I'm pulling the last.
For you. Here I am.
It's the last one every time.
Pick me.
That reminds me of the last round of picks at jury duty.
Oh god.
When we're all sitting there.
You're like crouched down in your seat.
There's like, okay, look, at the last panel they were pulling that was going to have to come back the next day. Weren't necessarily going to be on the jury, but they're going to have to come back the next day. There's like, I don't know, there's like about 20 of us left or so. No, it's more than that. No, we had 50 minus 14. Okay, there's about 30 of us left. And they were pulling 14.
So they were pulling about half.
About half. And every time they'd say a number and a name. A number and a name. And everybody's just sitting there like it's friggin'
Lonnie compared to Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Their faces, man. And I felt horrible for the people that got picked.
Because you thought you were in the clear, and then they're like, wait, we're going to pull 14 more.
We need 2 more panels to come back in the morning. So, because we need a couple more jurors. And it was tense. Everybody, one dude was like, every time, I was talking to him during the break right before that. He's a pretty cool guy. But every time they wouldn't call his name, he'd be like, yes. He'd be like fist pumping and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was a little obnoxious.
That's horrible.
In a funny way.
I wish they would have pulled his name.
Oh, they did.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, he was like second to last one to go.
That's awesome.
I just hope I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel good. He was like, because he was a friendly guy. I was talking to him. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
All right, we have a dummy perfume bottle on 9 Charlie. It's P11.
Oh yeah, somebody sent an offer about that. 9 Charlie P11.
This is a really cool one.
Oh, that is.
It kind of has its own display. Let me show you.
Madame Ruckus.
Yeah. It's got a very 70s look.
Don't break it.
I know. See, it's got like its own little display, like you're unveiling like a big gym or something.
That is cool.
Yeah.
We sold that too cheap.
I like that one. Yeah, someone messaged us, so we ended up selling it for $24 to them.
No, they actually sent an offer, which I didn't even know we had offers turned on.
All right, we have a pop on 7 Bravo, Birds of Prey, Roman.
7 Bravo, Birds of... I don't even... You ever heard of that in your life?
Yeah.
7 Bravo, is this...
Watch that movie with me.
Roman. Birds of Prey?
Harley Quinn.
Oh! That's the movie I watched with you?
Yeah, that's actually, Ewan McGregor, I think, was the actor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That sold for $5.50.
All right.
We have another pen, Walmart pen, $2.65 that we sold, and I came across another one in the bag, so I relisted another one.
Okay. That's the one with
PlayStation Super Bowl.
PlayStation Super. That is a cool one.
Yeah.
Let's see, $2.65, huh? And I messed up because I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just go ahead and throw the Walmart pens up on Mercari.
Yeah.
And then, so I got a bunch of them, and then it said, limit reached, 100 item limit reached. This is yesterday. And I'm like, oh crap,
Yeah,
I have to.
I don't want our Mercari store to be only Walmart.
No, I mean, I thought I was just doing that.
Yeah.
And then I was going to list the good stuff.
Yeah.
Or the better stuff later. And then I was like, oh crap, I'm
So now
out.
we're going to need to go take all those pins off of Mercari
And put up better stuff
the good stuff.
that'll sell, because if we don't, then they're not going to up our limits. We have to go through that.
Stuff that we know will probably sell on there. So.
Yeah, because otherwise they'll never raise our limits.
Right. So,
hey, those of y'all that have sold on Mercari, how long does it take for them to raise your limits up to like 1,000 items or something? Like,
yeah.
Because on eBay, we've been on eBay so long, like we literally...
We will never reach that number.
No, nobody could.
Yeah.
I don't know if all...
Maybe some business, like a wholesale business, like the boxer.
No, nobody. No, not even they could. Hang on, let me show y'all how many items we could list on eBay. Okay, I know this is silly, of course, but look at these monthly limits. We can list up to 2 billion more items.
That's basically like unlimited, but they had to put a number.
I guess. And then we can list up to 2 billion more dollars. Do they have that many items listed on eBay? I don't think they do.
I know, that's crazy.
I don't think they do. That's pretty funny, right?
Yeah. All right, so that Walmart pen sold for $8.
Okay.
10 Alpha, the Choose Your Own Adventure books that you you picked up last weekend.
Where's that?
10 Alpha.
10 Alpha.
They sold for $20.
Man, I didn't know they were going to be that good. Man, these are fun. Well, we thought we were fun when we were kids, but of course...
I loved them.
Oh, I did too. Like, you choose the wrong thing, you're like, oh no, I died, or whatever.
Even as an adult, I've tried to see if there's like an app out there that's like that, but it all turns out to be garbage. Like,
Yeah.
I thought that would be neat. There probably is. I probably just didn't find it.
I should have brought these to court.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been hilarious. That'd be the weird middle-aged guy reading Choose Your Own Adventures. They are awesome, and the artwork is fun too. Okay, I only paid a quarter a piece for this.
All right, we have 2 cards coming off of 4 Bravo.
Okay, let me go grab it. Maybe we actually have the cards.
Yeah.
Y'all get to find out with us. We don't know yet. Well, we think we know, but we don't really know.
The first one is A13.
A13. Here we go. That is Jean. Zion.
I have Dyna Etch.
Yeah, but that's not the name. That's the type of card.
Oh.
It doesn't have the guy's name on it?
Here it is. Yeah.
John. Is that John or Jean?
I think it's pronounced
Zian?
as a S.
Cian?
Cian.
Sean?
Remember we worked with Cian, but his name was spelled.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, so you think it's like a Sean?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
You Marvel experts, let us know how that's pronounced.
Oh, I guarantee there's no shot. We can't pronounce simple stuff.
That was all for $8.
Okay.
The next card is B3.
B3 is a Batman. This one's cool. It's man, this is
hologram promo number 2.
Yeah, it's really nice looking. The holograms are usually look like crap to me.
That's pretty.
But look, that one's nice and clear and just bold. I like that.
That's over $10.
Okay, go put this back up.
All right, the next order has 5 pops on it.
Oh, okay.
The first one is a bigger one on one outfit. It's Catwoman on a motorcycle. This one's really cool.
Catwoman on a motorcycle. Selena Kyle.
Yeah.
Man.
I say Catwoman. I don't think she's dressed as Catwoman, is she?
No, but like, what's
How
up
cool
with,
is that? I know.
it is cool, but why is the helmet like look like it weighs more than the motorcycle?
I know, it's so big. It's so big compared
big
to the
head.
motorcycle. Look at that.
Big head thing.
It looks like you can fit the whole motorcycle in it.
I know.
That one sold for $12.
Okay.
And then there's 4 of the smaller ones. 5 Bravo. Well, they're all WWE.
Okay. Selena Kyle, is she a wrestler too?
No.
I know it says Batman, but I thought maybe she did like a wrestler that maybe was in Batman.
No.
Just trying to make a connection here.
That's Catwoman.
Okay.
First one is 5 Bravo, Rey Mysterio A.
5 Bravo. Okay. Are there any more on 5 Bravo?
Nope.
It's Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson's not wrestling yet, I don't think. All right. 5 Bravo. Okay, Rey Mysterio. Oh yeah, that guy that wears the mask.
And this is A. I don't know if we still have B.
I have A right here. Yep.
All right, 5 Delta. We have 2 on there. Angelo Dawkins and Jerry Lawler B.
Angelo Dawkins, never lost.
Yeah.
What's that? What's it say on top? Oh, Street Profits never lost.
Sweet Profit.
Oh, I thought it said street. It does. It says street.
Oh, I put sweet in the title.
What? It says Street Profits never lost.
I put.
What the heck?
I put Sweet Profits.
Sweet Profits? The Sweet Street. All right. Anyway, okay.
Same shelf. Jerry Lawler B.
Jerry Lawler. Okay, that's the guy that just had a stroke or something, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think. Oh, look, Your Majesty. That's kind of cool. He's wearing a crown and
King
stuff.
of Wrestling.
All right.
All right, and the last one is on 9.
Street Profits never lost.
Sweet Profits.
Is that how do you say? How did I gotta go watch a clip of this guy saying this thing.
9 Delta Montez Ford.
9 Delta. Over here. That's another wrestler. It looks like he's bringing a cold drink with him to the rink.
What's he holding?
Looks like a solo cup.
Oh, it is. That's all. Those 4 sold for $29.
Okay. Good. I'm glad to. Hey, that means we only have about, I don't know.
Well, yesterday you said 38.
I think it might have been 37 because we sold one yesterday.
So we got 32.
I think, yeah.
We did cross post those onto Mercari.
Yeah, so I got to take those down.
And I looked this morning and a bunch of people liked them, whatever that means.
Yeah, that's like a social thing or something.
Yeah.
I didn't actually sell any of them.
I was like, you're going to take the time to
You know what it is? You know what it is?
They want you to send them an offer.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the whole game.
That's the idea.
And I just don't.
And you know what?
I don't
think
know if we have time to play games.
Well, yeah, hopefully not anyway.
Hopefully it just works.
I think I saw somebody in the comments saying they like to maybe price it up a couple of bucks to give yourself a little ballast to drop off so you
Make
could
them
send
feel
the
like they
offer.
won. Yeah.
All right, you win.
Yeah. All right, in the alien drawer, a very rare vintage plastic pretend play Swiss Army knife toy. Hong
It's-
Kong.
Candace, you know you took quite the chance there. A lot of people don't like the word rare,
I put very rare.
and you doubled down on it. You said very.
It is very rare.
It's so rare I can't even find
I
it.
know. Are you in the right drawer? Yeah. Okay.
Boy, it just got rare.
Here it is. Woo! Look
Okay.
at that. It's like a fake Swiss Army knife.
It's so light too.
It's
It is.
plastic.
Yeah, it's cool. And if y'all go look at this listing, the blade is so like, it's so like, it looks like it wasn't made well.
Yeah.
It's very rough, you know.
Maybe they tried to make it authentic.
I don't know, or maybe they just had bad molds or something, or maybe it was, I don't know.
That's all for $20.
Okay, that's kind of neat.
We sold a pamphlet, 5-on-5 Delta R5, a recipe pamphlet.
5 Delta R5. One of Candace's little.
That was actually,
Is it in here? Let's see.
did I put the wrong, I might have,
Oh,
hold on, I might have put the wrong, because I did a sale similar.
might have the wrong R on it.
Yeah,
It must, because I didn't see R5.
it's
It's
this.
Food Focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the
You
last.
had more than one of these, right?
Yeah, that was the last thing I listed yesterday. The other one's still on my desk.
Okay. What do we get for those?
That's all for $8.
Alrighty.
One Charlie, a lot of 7 pantyhose,
Ooh.
vintage, new old stock.
One Charlie. All right.
Yep,
What do we get for them?
$20.
Okay. I think that was some stuff we got from Guy one time.
It was in that big box of.
I mean, I don't think it was his, you
Yeah.
know.
It was in that big box of new old stock, like from a drugstore that closed
Right.
out or something. 3 Charlie St. Thomas More cookbook sold.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 3 Charlie.
Call it a lot more.
Yeah. That was the one that we were talking about that was so well produced.
It is. It's a really nice cookbook.
It's like so pro looking.
Yeah. That's over 15. I couldn't find single comp on it, so I just made up a price. All right, we sold a Deuce on 2 Delta. Our pile of Deuce is getting smaller.
But Candace thought she got some good feedback from her joke the other day, and now she's trying to keep going back to the well. What are we doing? I do it too, so I
Now
understand.
reach your hand into those pile of Deuces.
Okay. 2 Delta.
Yep.
Yep. Here's a big old box of Deuces. Big old box of Deuce.
$10 for him.
Okay, and the last thing,
Is your helmet, your football helmet you picked up last weekend on 10 Foxtrot?
10 Foxtrot. Okay, that's actually right there. I'm not gonna pull it yet because I'm not gonna pack it yet because I need to go ahead and get this stuff packed. And that helmet, I'll probably pack it and label it tonight, and we'll drop it off while we're out at garage
UPS?
sales. Yeah, it's gonna be UPS, I believe. We're
That's all for $75, by the way.
Yeah.
You paid $2 for it, right?
No, I think I paid $5.
Or that was the other helmet we paid.
Maybe.
That wasn't the one where they
No, I did pay $2.
the
You're
little
right.
boy? Yeah.
No, you're right. I
It's
paid
$2.
$2, and that was the one where we showed up, and there was a little kid wearing another helmet
He was walking down the driveway with
exactly
one on
like
his
that.
head.
Yeah, he looked like one of these bobblehead things.
Oh no.
And I was like, I thought it was
He
their
was like
kid.
a little kid.
Right. He was just like, can I get a helmet? And they, $2, of course.
Of course.
I wish they would have had the damn thing priced at like $10, and they wouldn't have bought it for him. I could
Yeah.
have scored it.
Well, that little kid's happy with his little helmet. 'Cause
He probably
wore it all the way to the car and got in the car with it on.
He probably forgot about it. He probably don't. You know how kids are.
Probably
man.
under his bed right now.
Right, he'll probably go in his garage sale when he's 30 years old.
Look, he might be, in 20 years, he may be the next Super Bowl winner. You never know. From that one helmet.
I'd rather have the
Is that a
$75.
All right, that's everything going out. We're gonna go ahead and Lonnie's gonna go ahead and get that stuff packed up.
Yep. All right, packages are out. We've actually eaten lunch. It's a couple hours later, huh? Oh, Candace is counting. Don't talk to her right now. She's gonna mess up. Looks like she's got an X-Men comic lot she's working with.
Okay, I can stop for a second.
Okay.
Write that down.
Where you at? 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to list those up just for an auction. I just briefly looked it up a few. I don't think I have any high dollar ones, but if I do, then the auction should go well. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
We've always done decent with comics, right? Like,
Yeah, it's a big lot, so even if we get $1 a piece for them,
the key with comics is just to buy them right? Like,
Yeah.
just to get them, not to pay too much for them.
yeah.
We paid, that was Beverly, right? Yeah, we paid $40 for the box.
Yeah.
I felt decent about that.
Yeah, and we've
And-
already sold most of the stuff out of there.
You know what the good thing about that box was? Like, I don't think there were like a bunch of high value ones in there, but they had runs of the same series. And that's a lot easier than just like a mishmash of,
Right.
you know, all different.
And I took like, that's all the X-Men, and then I did like a Warlord lot, and then an
Indiana
Jones lot, and
Yeah.
then there were a few gems I happened to find of other stuff that I listed separately, so it's worked out.
So yeah, well, it'll probably be, well, depending on how that works
I have no
out,
idea how this is going to go.
probably $120 or so would be my guess total for that box or whatever.
Yeah.
And then this is the clock we got Saturday. I think it was Saturday.
That sounds right. Yeah.
What'd I pay for that? 5 or 10?
It was
10.
It was at an outside garage sale. Yeah, I think
10. I think it was 10. Yeah. But man, I mean, this thing is just, I just got finished photographing. I couldn't find a freaking flaw.
Yeah.
Like, not a flaw. And it's keeping perfect time too. I've been I set the time. It should be 1:28. Yep, it's 1:28, and it's just a beautiful clock. It's in perfect
nice
condition.
It's got
I know.
a couple of little very, very small scuffs. See there and there, like right here. Nothing major.
That might even be something that would wipe off. I don't know.
Yeah, they might be able to polish it. Here's a little one right here. But yeah,
Man,
I mean
that's really nitpicking
very, yeah, sitting on a shelf, it looks perfect and
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
And it does have, now the thing is, it does have this little Texaco branding.
Hey, that might help it sell because someone that
think?
collects Texaco.
Yeah, but you know what sucks about it though? Like, if you're gonna sell it with Texaco branding, I wish it were a little bigger.
I know it is. It is strange that they put some itty bitty.
Because if that was sitting like on a mantle, you would never see the Texaco.
You bought it and didn't know till we got back that it was on there.
Exactly.
You didn't even notice it.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, after I bought it, I'm like, this is better than that other one because it doesn't have anything like branding it on the front, but it did. I didn't even know it. I do also want to talk about the we just released this video, and man, I'm not that great at YouTube sometimes, because this is how we get maximum profits on eBay. We had it wasn't just one person talking about, like, you know, how we offered 40 cents for instead of $1 on the cookbooks. There were quite a few.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it. Like, we actually have, I've done polls before, and we actually have quite a few viewers that are not resellers.
Right.
And so I expect, like, when we open ourselves up and talk about what we do, I expect some people to have problems with some of it, especially like our videos are very long.
I expect that too, but not really in this situation when we're talking about this volume that we bought.
Right. Yeah.
That's what shocked me because of the volume of the buy.
Yeah, but I'm not, like, now though, I'm like, you know, I wasn't trying to use that comment to, like, bash that person. I truly was not. I just thought it was a very interesting question and something good that we could talk about, you know, as far as like our goals when we're buying and things, and like just our perspective on it. And like I said it in the video, if someone thinks we're cheap or lowballers or whatever, I'm okay with that too. Like, that's fine with me. Like, I make peace with what I do.
Yeah.
And, you know, if someone else has, like, I have opinions too about different people and things and situations that don't necessarily jibe with other people, you know, and that's okay. But I just thought it was an interesting thing to talk about. And it seems like a lot of y'all that watched that video right there took it as like I was being attacked or something. I was not trying to go down that route at all. I just thought it was I had fun with that. I enjoyed that conversation.
Okay.
Candace didn't. I love those kind of things. Like, to me, the most interesting conversations happen when people don't agree.
Different point of views.
Yeah. Like, I appreciate people, like, civilly, you know, politely telling me I don't agree with what you do.
You've had people in the past non-politely tell you also.
Well, yeah, and
not this time, but
I don't really. And you know what? Honestly, there have been plenty of times in the past on this channel where I talk about something I do or did, or I do something on camera, and then, you know, several people tell me I'm wrong, and I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. You're just a hater, you know. And then, like, a week or so later, I've thought about it, and I'm like, they were right. I think I might have been wrong there. You know, like, I don't go into these videos thinking that everything that I do is right or moral or just or the way things should be.
We know we make mistakes.
Yeah, and I'm open to hearing other opinions. So, I mean, please don't think that I'm that was like exposing haters or, you know, anything like that. I'm so far past that on YouTube. We've done like so many videos. I'm not going to come on a video and like cry about people that don't agree with me. I encourage people to disagree, because that's where the really interesting discourse happens. That's where
sometimes a different point of view, we're like, oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
Didn't look at it that
Not
way.
Not necessarily this case, but, you know, and then other things.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, yeah. So, you know, I feel like I didn't present it well or something. I'm not sure, but I'll try and work on that in the future. But I really did appreciate that question they asked in that video, because it gave me content for a video. So thank you very much. What was their name?
Corky something.
What? Corky what?
I don't know.
I thought it was paper something.
No.
Let me go look. Okay, Paper Time Machine. So please be nice to Paper Time Machine. So that's some serious reseller lowballing. I mean, it was a little aggressive what they said, but I don't think it wasn't rude.
It's
It's
lowballing
fine.
maybe, but not reseller lowballing.
I mean, lowballing might be a bad word to some people. I just take it as a matter of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, and I think this about the Facebook group too. And here, this is the problem with Facebook, is that some people understand that discourse involving people with differing opinions is a good thing, and some people take discourse involving an opinion that's different than theirs as a personal attack on not their opinion, but on them as a person, as a being. Like, that's the thing. Like, I can detach, like, I think if you can have the ability to detach your ideas and opinions from who you are, because ideas and opinions can change, right, over time, then I think you might be a little more well equipped to have those kinds of conversations. But it's difficult on Facebook. So it seems like anytime a Facebook conversation gets you have a lot of disagreement in a Facebook conversation,
It can get ugly.
it gets ugly, because all of a sudden there's name calling, and you know, people feel attacked, and then people, you know, strike back, and
Karen and Snowflake is thrown around.
oh yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst.
They have nothing else to say, so they call them a Karen.
Right. It's like, okay, all right, that's it. Anyway, let me get back to work. I just wanted to mention that, because like I feel like the the true flavor of what I was trying to accomplish. Maybe I didn't get across correctly. So sorry about that, Paper Time Machine. I do appreciate your comment. Okay, it's later in the afternoon and Candace is doing her daily thing where she hopefully doesn't slice her thumb off. Oh my gosh, you're so scary.
I'm not good with box knives.
I've tried to do it before, but she doesn't like, you see how she has their nice little curves and stuff?
Well, it's not easy because they're so close together in the packaging. Like when you're cutting, you have to kind of like push them apart from each other and get that knife up in there.
Do you think there might be a better tool for this? Like,
Lonnie would be giving him a haircut if he did it.
no, I wouldn't.
Anyway,
I can handle it. Look, you could say a lot of things, but I know my way around a box knife, lady.
Well, for boxes.
But that's cardboard.
No. So anyway, we have one Dracula in the inventory right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop up a couple of more since we're going into the evening and we'll be gone for sales in the morning. I wanted to make sure there's some available.
Yeah, and
that's what I'm doing.
And I was packing up that football helmet I showed y'all earlier. It sold this morning, so it doesn't have to go out.
It's in there.
It's right there in that box. So it doesn't have to go out till tomorrow, but we'll bring it with us while we're at garage sales and swing by it. There's a few UPS stores around town. There's usually one close by when we're out G-sailing.
Yeah.
And does anyone else call it G-sailing? That's what I call it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. G-sales.
You never say that.
I say, oh, you know where I say that?
You probably type it.
Whenever I talk to Ryan and Justin, I put G-sales. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I don't say. I'm gonna start saying G-sales.
Please don't.
Why? Like gangster sales? Is that what makes you think of, or something?
Because you're 50 years old.
I'm 49.
Oh, excuse me.
And you will be 50 6 days before I am.
Okay. Anyway, so Lonnie was packing the helmet, and we got the notification that we had another sale.
Yeah, and I looked it up, and guess what sold? The clock.
The clock he just listed.
The clock I just listed today.
Yeah.
$160. We bought it at a garage sale for $10.
Yep.
And I mean, this clock was like,
beautiful shape.
There's probably some that come new or came new that weren't in as good a shape as this one. Maybe. From the factory.
Maybe.
I said probably. That's good enough. So yeah, I'll use some of my Bubble Boy. Link down below.
The big old bubbles.
Yeah, this is the big bubble here, and I love it for stuff like this.
Show them the difference. Let me grab, because I need to grab some bubble wrap anyway.
Okay. We need to get a handle on this stuff, man.
Look at the difference.
I know.
My mind.
It's yeah. I mean, there is a place for this, and there's a place for this.
Yeah, look at it.
And like,
this is the kind you just want to pop.
Oh, it pops. This does pop pretty easy. That's the only thing.
I just want to take this whole roll and lay it out and just run over it.
It's pretty. It's too expensive to do that. Wait, are you that much into bubble wrap?
You don't like popping bubbles?
Okay, all right. I'll keep that in mind.
Birthday present.
Okay, all right. But yeah, this stuff is awesome for. I used it on the Bose thing the other day. I had a CD changer I used it on. I haven't had the big bubbles in a while, and man, it makes it so much easier to pack. This clock, I got kind of crazy with the bubbles on this. I went around that way, I went around that way, then I went back around that way. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in, it'll actually fit in this extra small box. Then I'm probably gonna put another thing of bubble wrap around that. I'm probably going to use around $5 of bubble wrap on this thing, maybe a little more.
Bubble wrap the box inside the box. Huh?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm going to put a little bubble wrap around it and then around that way, and then it's going to go inside that box.
Yep.
So I'm not taking any chances with this thing. I mean, we got $150 profit before fees, and I want to secure it.
Yeah.
So that's the way I look at it anyways. I look at that as a you could buy insurance, which I'm not going to do. You could buy extra insurance on stuff, or you could buy real insurance like that. So pretty pumped about that clock sale. We do have a few other orders that are going to go out. That's going to go in the next video, though. I wanted to get this done because I want to have this ready for when we leave in the morning. And I'm not gonna, I just didn't feel like doing it tonight.
You're gonna be tired tonight. You're not gonna want to do it.
I am. I have video to edit still. And yeah. So that is gonna be it for this one. Thanks a bunch for joining us today, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.